115 charges. And during the same period, Manchester City have lifted Premier League titles, celebrated in front of hundreds of thousands, printed Manchester blue, and completed a historic treble. Confetti falling, trophies raised, history made. But in the background, an investigation that could change absolutely everything. So we have to ask it. Are Manchester City getting away with it? Look, let's think about what City have achieved. Title after title, record-breaking points tally, dominating teams that no one could get near them. The 100-point season, the domestic dominance, the Champions League breakthroughs. They weren't narrow victories. This was control, precision, power. It was just unreal. And all of that happened during the years. Now it's under scrutiny. That's what makes this kind of exciting, a bit uncomfortable. You know me, I'm going to be happy because I'm a Man United fan. But yeah, you know what I mean? Look, when Everton breached financial rules, point deduction. When Nottingham Forest breached the rules, point deduction. And even talk about outside of the Premier League, Juventus, they lost points and they saw their season collapse under financial misconduct ruling. Those punishments was immediately. They was visible. It was painful. Now, let's compare that to Manchester City. A decade of alleged breaches, and yet the celebrations, they just keep coming. They keep coming. Even to right now, they're chasing Arsenal down. But here's the difficult part. Because even if Manchester City are cleared right now, the existence of the 115 charges, it changes people's perception. Because every time they lifted a trophy, every parade, every iconic moment now lives alongside an unresolved question mark. That doesn't mean they cheated, but it does mean that right now their history's on pause. And if even a fraction of those charges are upheld, I'm not talking about a fine. We're talking about absolutely rewriting the record books. Yeah, the titles, massive deductions. Is there going to be any European consequences? It's massive. Like it's such a massive thing that is going on with Man City right now. But look, nothing. There's no verdict. There's no punishment. There's no clarity. It's just they're dominating, and it's still continuing. Their dominance is continuing, and the longer that their dominance continues, the harder the fall could potentially be if it comes at all. To be fair, that's what makes this so kind of dramatic, because we're watching like history unfold in real time, and we don't know where it's gonna go. What direction are we going in with this? Look, let's just ask as fans, yeah? Are Man City getting away with it? Let me know in the comments if you think they are. And they're not just accusing a club. Like, they're questioning fairness. They're questioning the power of. They're questioning whether football's biggest institutions can properly and honestly police their biggest brands. Because if City are innocent, then just clear them. But if they are guilty, they need to act on it. But right now, because it's so silent, it's like everyone is just in limbo. And that's what is like making the suspicion worse. Like it's growing the suspicion because everything's just in limbo. But look, the trophies, they was real. The dominance, Yeah, it was undeniable. But so are the 115 charges. And until there's a resolution, the questions, they're not going to go anywhere. They won't disappear. And Man City, they're getting away with it. Or are we witnessing the calm before the storm? Because this will be the biggest storm in football history, to be fair. Listen, let me know what you think. Personally, I don't think that this is gonna get resolved anytime soon. I think it's gonna take a long time to get this all completely fixed and out in the open. This is a massive financial investigation. It's going to affect their sponsorship. It's going to affect the club from top to bottom. And this is something that it's going to take time. I can see it taking years and years and years. And by the time it does get resolved, I think people will be past caring. Because everybody, well, let me not say everyone. I can't speak for everyone, but within in the people that I know, we all kind of say the similar thing, that Man City are just cheats, and they shouldn't have the titles that they have. They shouldn't have the stadium that they have and the players that they have. Even down to the manager, they shouldn't have Pep. Pep's an amazing manager, but it's all from them cheating. Well, anyway, look, that's just my personal opinion. Please don't sue me. Yeah, I don't mean anything by it. That's just my opinion. Yeah. Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do me a favor. Let me know. Do you think that Manchester City should be charged? And if they are charged, what would you say is a good punishment for them? I saw on I can't remember if it was the overlap. No, I don't think it was the overlap. There was a video online. I'll link it in the description. But there was someone talking about a 60-point deduction. Now, right now, I really hope they don't get that at this moment in time. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like Arsenal should be able to win the league with Man City chasing them down and win it fair and square. If Man City now go and get a 60-point deduction and Arsenal win it, it's going to take so much away from Arsenal's win. I mean, as a rival fan, it will be hilarious. I can absolutely banter a lot of my friends and family. I saw people saying relegate them to League Two, the Championship. They'll be back up straight away. Straight away. It just, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you would do if you was in control and you could hand out the punishment for Manchester City. And the best comment, we'll go through it together, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.